What is up, everybody? Today I'm going to be working on the Jeep. I'm going to do a little project here in the garage. I've got an AFE rock basher kit that I'm going to be throwing on 392. All right, so let's get this bad boy open now. In case you guys are wondering the part number, let's just pop that up right here right now so you can actually get a good view of that. That is the part number and the kit, courtesy of AFE. Back here on the Jeep, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit the remote start on the Jeep, let you guys hear it kind of the way that it sounds right now, and then obviously once we get the AFE kit on here, I'll do the same thing. We'll see if it's actually a lot louder. Again, I haven't seen a whole lot of videos with this kit on a 392 Wrangler, except for the ones that AFE put out, which obviously it sounds pretty good to me, otherwise I wouldn't have bought the kit. But from, you know, a consumer standpoint, I figured I'd give it a shot. Again, the nice thing with this kit is it does kind of clean all this up, so it removes all this. I will be saving all that, obviously. Alright guys, so here's a recap. So parts manifest, instructions for install backside. You can't do anything with AFE without getting some cool new stickers. I've got the 4 clamps, the new piping, and then obviously the final piece is the really nice black muffler. So I will get to work. All right, so first things first, I'm going to spray a little bit of WD-40 in here. Get that kind of loosened up. I guess the nice thing about this thing being new and not ever being taken off the old off-road yet is let everything still pretty new under here. So that's the first hanger. Now the second hanger is actually back here. So what I'll do is end up putting a little bit more WD-40 in there. We'll save that right there just in case. Now what I'm going to end up doing is you got to take these off first, and then I'll pop this hanger off right here. And then I've got to take it off the hanger back here, and then so this actually pops in here like so. AFE sends this with the kit. So that goes in there, and then it stops. So obviously there's a little on there, so if you have to pull it out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to zip tie it somewhere up here out of the way. I don't really want to compromise the rubber. But this actually, I'm going to snap that back in like so. This clip So, got the clip back in. Now I'm going to take this and basically just kind of not put a huge kink in it. Then I'm going to zip tie it. Dagnabbit, this isn't panning out for me because I kind of messed up this plug. I'm sure if you guys could see this right now, you'd probably laugh. So I'm not going to show you that. But what I am going to do is figure out how to get this dang old thing kind of pop back in here. Like so. And then what I'll do is I'll zip tie this up here so it's kind of facing away. I really need to get a better light for situations like this. So let's take this and get it up here. And again, the goal is to get this to the point where it's facing up and away. And it's not really, I'll be danged. That's not really going to do me a whole lot of good right there. So what I could do, I guess, is I kind of destroyed this little plug right here. It's not really wanting to go back in there at all. It's going to pop out. So let's just I'm guessing that has the stain on there. Nope, that doesn't. So I'm going to take this off because it's broken. So there's no need to have that hanging underneath here. So we'll trash that. And I kind of already messed up on this zip tie because I already got it on there. So what I'm going to do is get it sitting up here. Yeah, that's not going to work. Where do I want to tuck this? Looks like I've got an electrical line right here that I could actually zip tie it to. So I think that's what I'll do. So there is an electrical line right here. That I'm going to zip tie this to. You guys can see the struggle is real. I'm going to pull this back down. And as you guys can see, I didn't really kink the line that bad as far as this vacuum line goes. It's sitting up top and it's out of the way. So and that side's done. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but that was this line that came off of this bad boy right here. So now I'm going to get the driver's side done. Alright guys, so here's what we got. We got the muffler off. We got the factory pipe sitting back over here. Come over the axle. This is that nice little heat wrap I was telling you guys about. And then what we're going to do now, and by we, I mean me, is I'm going to take this section of pipe off. It connects right up in here. So I'm going to take it off the hanger first there, and then there's another hanger up in here. So I'll get this piece off the hangers and get that slid off, and then I'm going to start putting on the piping and throw the AFE muffler up in there, and we'll get it all put together, and then we'll fire it up and see how we like it. Alright guys, so here is the factory muffler with the pneumatic valves. I just took the hangers off with it, figured it made it a little bit easier. I don't want to leave those on there so they can get all rotted and stretch out and whatnot. And if you're looking underneath here, it just looks, in my opinion, a lot cleaner. So I'm going to get the piping that runs up over the axle into the muffler off, all the way up, and then we will start installing all the AFE stuff. You can't really see it, but there is a hanger right here that I need to spray some WD-40 on. Actually, I don't believe I did. Oh no, I did. It's kind of a weird hanger because it's actually just attached right there. All right, so there's that one. Oh, and I got some good little dose of WD-40 on me. So let's get this off of here. There we go. Get it over that lip. And then there we go. So we got one. So now the goal is to slide. Well, I mean, I guess, guys, I never said that my approach was super orthodox or by the book. But I'll tell you, I'm pretty dang excited. So I got the factory hanger gets reused over here. Then you got this weird bangle hanger thing back here. So I'm gonna get the pipes on, clamps on. We'll get the muffler mounted up. Last, the WD-40 away, because I'm hoping I don't need any more of that. But it does clean it up quite a bit underneath here. Honestly, remember, I've got these two pieces, and again, according to the instructions, the longer piece, this goes on driver's side, and then the shorter one, just to kind of give you a side-by-side comparison, goes on passenger side. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll end up throwing this on first, just because I'm going to have some play, at least on the back side, to kind of go back and forth based off where that rear factory hanger is at. And then I will mount the front hanger once I actually get the pipes kind of set in place, get the clamps on there. So let's get to work. I did take the factory stuff off. I threw this AFE Rock Basher kit on, so this will be the first time that I actually hear along with you guys. So I'm gonna do the remote start, and then I think once I get done with that, I did tighten everything down. I'll drive it for, I don't know, a few days, or actually it'll probably take me a little bit to get to 100 miles, but it does recommend driving this thing for 100 miles and then just doing a retorque and everything just to make sure that everything's good. The good news is there's literally only 4 bolts. It's a 15 mil, so I mean, even after driving this thing, letting it go through a couple different heat cycles, I can hop in this thing and just hand tight and make sure that they're good to go. So let's fire this thing up and see how she sounds. Sorry about that. So far it's pretty good. I should probably buy a mount for my phone. It goes on the dash of this thing. I know there's all kinds of accessories for it. Trust me, I've been researching. But what I'll do is I'll wait till I get up here. There's not really a whole lot of traffic around me where I'm at, so I'll give it a little bit of gas, let you guys hear it. It's loud, but it's not annoying. Oh dang, someone just turned right in front of me. Not too bad. I don't have a decibel meter. I can tell you it's louder than the factory one. Keep in mind this thing dumps right before the back axle. I'm a fan of it. I like it. I don't think it's too loud. And it's my Jeep, so I guess I don't really have to worry about a bunch of other opinions about it. But the one thing that I will say is obviously it does puts a little bit of rattle on the floor, which doesn't really bother me at all. So like I said, I will keep the factory setup. I'll probably go ahead and start having some of that stuff Cerakoted to throw it back on here, just in the event that this stuff gets to be a little bit too much, because right now I love it. But who knows? In a few months I may not love it so much. May draw attention from the wrong people. I'm not really sure. But I can tell you this, so far, I'm super happy with it. So I'm gonna head to the store. I'm gonna buy some dinner. And then on my way back, I'll get another little quick clip, see if I can get a good little wide open throttle pull for you.